Morning, right, we're back on the fields. It isn't the field that we wanted to do. You'll have to excuse the aircraft noises because we are quite close to one of England's major airports, so there's going to be a lot of planes taking off today. But it's Brian and me today. We are on, as I said before, we're not on one of the fields that we really wanted to do. We've driven around a couple of farms already, but the fields we want to do are either very deeply ploughed or still in stubble. Go away, airplane. But anyway, we'll do our best. It's been heavily ploughed and harrowed, this field. It hasn't been rolled, so it's going to be quite hard going. I'm not overly optimistic, but I have had Roman coins off of this field in the past. Not many, but I've had a few. Other than that, it's really another one of these unknown quantities because it's not one of the fields I normally do. But we'll do our best, we'll give it a go and we'll see what happens. So I'll see you on the first hole. I have an 11 signal. It's my first dig of the day. Gotta get myself a better shovel. I was out on the very first scope, which is never a bad thing. Okay. Oh my god, that is absolutely tiny. This has pulled out a little pin, look at that. Look how small that is. Well, let's see if I can do any better on this next signal. It's a steady 9. It looks like it's quite close to the surface. I don't know if I'm going to be able to pick it up with this. Is it? Oh, it is. It's in this clump here. I think it's probably going to be that little bit of lead there. Yep, tiny little bit of lead. It's old lead though, it's gone white. This is always a good sign. So far this field is what I thought it was going to be. Rubbish, very quiet. I have another 9 signal. Now, the only reason I'm live digging these is because I want to find something live on camera. But if this keeps up the way it is, then I will. Well, I had a feeling that was going to be the case. It was in that big clump that was literally on top. Yeah, I might have to start just digging and showing any finds I get, if I get any. Right, it would appear it's in here somewhere. Right. Running out of clump. Hang on. No. Well, the signal ain't sounding very good now either. Right, it's another tiny bit of nothingness, but oh, hang on. Oh, hang on. Hang on a sec. I am not sure that is. I've done it again, I think, and I've done this one live on camera. I think this is a hammered, folded over Oh, excitement levels have gone up. I think this could well be a hammered coin. That is. Yes, it is. Yes, 100% hammered coin. Unfortunately, you can't really see it that well. It's folded in half, but that is a long cross penny, or it's definitely a long cross. But you can see it's coming up silver. Yeah, look, 100%. That's a hammered coin. It's folded in half. I've got no chance of identifying it at the moment, but I will heat it up and try and straighten it out when I get home. But that is definitely, yes, definitely a hammered coin, which is, in, apart from the fact it's folded in half, it's actually a very good condition. I think the fact that it's folded in half is has probably saved it. But I'm actually glad I dug that. What I was saying about digging signals, because that wasn't a hammered coin signal. It was only coming up as an 11 and it's changing into a 9. And yeah, clearly a little hammered silver coin. I got another 9 signal. And as I say, I wouldn't normally film these, but I mean, I don't even really care if I don't find anything else now. I'm happy. It wasn't really what I was looking for, but you're never going to turn your nose up at a hammered coin. This is actually a little bit of the field where you expect to find little Roman coins, but yeah, that comes as a total surprise. Oh! Oh, apparently it is. Alright, there's no hammered coin this time. It's just back to being this usual rubbish. Right, I've dug out another signal. I think this was a 14, which is in the kind of hammered coin-y kind of range. It's not a bad signal, and I've narrowed it down to this enormous clump. So let's see what we've actually got. It's very unlikely it is a hammered coin, because there's nothing but real rubbish in this field at the moment, apart from that one I did find. Oh blimey, this is enormous. Right, is it in that bit? No, right, it's in this bit. Okay. Right, it's in here. Ah, I think it could be my first button of the day. And indeed it is. My first button of the day. It's still got its loop on it. It's just a typical old, yeah, old style button. There you go. Button number 1. Well, it looks like they're going to start coming in thick and fast now. Button number 2. And so Brian is on the field, the lower section of the field. I'm going up this way. Now the field goes uphill here. Right behind where I'm standing now, there's a little kind of old public footpath. I don't know how old it is. I don't think it's an ancient one, but you never know. And it goes off across that way to like an ancient woodland. So it possibly could be an ancient footpath, I don't know. Brian's already been through that and I don't see him doing a lot of digging. So doesn't look like there's much in there. So I'm going up the top end of the field, up here, up the higher part of the field, which is where I've had Roman coins in the past. I've never really had a lot on the lower end of the field, so if I don't have any luck, this morning on the high end of the field, which I've already had a hammered up there, I'm currently back down in the middle and going back up to the high part now. But if I don't have any luck up there this morning, then this afternoon I'll spend a bit of time on the lower section field. But it looks like the buttons are starting to come in now, so I could have a little run of those. I now have a 15 signal, bang on 15. Okay, it seems to be here. Oh. Right, it's definitely out at last. God, I always have trouble finding stuff. Right. I was looking in the wrong place this way. Apparently it's up here. And I've still not... Ah. Oh, I can see it. It's another button after all that. Yeah. Well, this one seems to have some kind of patterning around it. It's quite a pretty little button actually. Could be wrong. It looks like it's got patterning on it. But anyway, button number 3. Just walking across to start a new line. And I came over this clump here, and I think this is giving a signal. I think it's the clump that's giving a signal. No, it isn't. Right, okay. Well, something here is clearly giving a signal. It's on the surface, or as good as near as damn it on the surface. Right, let's see. It's in here somewhere. Right, is it in this clump? No. That's not in that. It's got to be in this. No, I dropped it. So it must be small, right? Alright, well, this is there somewhere. After all that, all it is a fragment of another button. Yep, a seriously busted up button. I have another 20 signal. This is probably another bit of that wire, because I literally just found that behind me, that wire. It is up on the surface, so I'm thinking possibly it's out already in one of these clumps. Let's try the pinpointer. Oh, hang on, I can see it. Look at the size of that. Now that is what you call a bolt. Jesus, that is enormous. That was my first bolt of the day anyway. Right, well, I've just dug out another signal. No idea what it is. Huh. Well, this is a bit more interesting. I have no idea what it is. It's a knob off of something, like a door knob or something like that, a little baby one. It's quite ornate. Feels like it's made of lead. It's very, very heavy. It's obviously broken off. Let's turn this off. It's obviously broken off from here, whatever it's attached to, but it's definitely lead. It's actually quite ornate. I quite like that. But I've got no idea what it's off of or its age. I would have said Victorian, but lead, no, I don't think so. So anyway, that's the next target, whatever that is, some kind of knob. The next signal's out. It's in here somewhere. Oh, and there it is. It's intact button number 4. Yeah, just another button. I've been digging this signal and I've narrowed it down to this clump, so let's see what we can find. That's in there. I can see it. There it is, sticking out the side wall of this clump, and it's another button. Button number 5, I think. So they're definitely coming on thick and fast now. Yeah, I've moved back up. I started down at the bottom end of the field because I went and had a cup of tea. Started back at the bottom end of the field, and had a button down there, which is probably the last button I showed on this video. And now I'm back up into the little area where I used to find the Roman coins. I thought I'd give it a bash up here and just concentrate on looking for a Roman. It's only going to be a little rubbishy grot if I get one, but it's a Roman. But this isn't, unfortunately. This is just button number 5. Well, I just got my first evidence of Roman. I got a hobnail, so it's my first evidence that I'm in the right spot. So the hobnail. Right, here comes Brian. Let's see what he's found. You look knackered, Brian.
Too old for this.
It's hard going on this surface, isn't it? You noticed how much it's dried out since we've been here?
What you got?
Hey?
What you got?
I had a couple of bits. What about you?
1 coin.
What you got? What coin?
A battered Georgian, I think.
Oh, toasted one. I had something similar to what you found last time we came out.
What's that?
One of those knob things.
That's what?
One of those knobs. It's really heavy. It's like lead.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. I'm thinking it's either a knob off of something, because it's broken now. Feel the weight of that. So I think it's either that or it could be a clock pendulum.
Oh yeah. That's more like it,
It's
isn't it?
just an idea.
That bad boy. Loads of like lead and little 2-2 shells.
I've had 1 coin.
Thought I could see something there, look.
Yeah, no, I've had that coin.
Oh, nice. Nice.
It's a complete one, folded in half.
Oh, is it? I thought it was a half.
No, it's folded in half.
I can see it now, yeah.
It's in
Nice.
bloody good condition. Look at it, yeah.
Oh, fucking hell. Yeah, it's mint, isn't it? Once I bend it out.
Yeah, I'll boil it tonight. It's a long cross, so it's medieval. It's one of the older ones. It's in bloody good condition, that. And the good thing is the head will be it's folded in, so that should have, in theory, it should have protected it.
Yeah.
But we don't know how long it's been folded. It might have only been folded this year.
Must be cool.
The other than that, I've just had 5.5 buttons.
Yeah, no, look. Give me a funny signal, that.
I tell you what, that looks like part of a Roman coin. If it was, because that's how Roman coins go.
Yeah, it's old, isn't it? You can see it's old.
Yeah, I don't think
Give
it's
me
a
a
Roman
right
coin.
funny low signal.
See, this is a Roman section. Well, this isn't. I've moved out of it. I gave up. It's just drying out too much, this field,
Yeah,
isn't
it's
it?
drying out quick, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really sharp under, I mean, feel it through my wellies,
Yeah.
it's really sharp.
Yeah, I found my coin sort of, in between these two, just sort of about 10 lanes over that way.
I found the hammered between these two, just this side.
It's weird, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's
right
like
in the middle of where I thought,
line.
yeah, right in the middle of where I thought the Roman stuff would be, the hammered popped out, and it was right in the middle of a clump, and I live dug it, you know, so it's quite good because it was on a live dig.
Yeah.
I broke this clump down. I broke this clump down just a tiny little bit, and it was in the tiny little bit. This big clump, I've broken it down bit by bit by bit. It's right in the last little bit of it. Alright, I've got a signal on this clump, and as you can see in there, it's a little pistol ball. There you go. Right on the side of the clump. Little pistol ball. I'm not sure, but I think I've just dug out half of a Roman coin. It's definitely got writing around the outside of it. Could even be silver, judging by a little silver flash on it. But it looks like it's got a bust on it as well. Can't really see anything at all on this side. But I've got a feeling that that is half a Roman coin, and when I've said all morning I've been saying that I'm in the Roman section, I don't actually think I was. I was the wrong end of, because there's a load of telegraph poles that run down the centre of this field, and I've always kind of remembered it as being this particular telegraph pole. But when I was talking to Brian a little while ago and I was looking down, I was thinking, hang on a minute, maybe that is the wrong pole, maybe it's the next one. I'm just down by the next one now, and I've got this, which I'm sure is a Roman. More or less positive that's a Roman bronze. It looks, unfortunately, it looks like it's in pretty good condition, other than the fact it's broken. You can clearly see it's not a fresh break. It's quite an old break on it. But yeah, I'm quite gutted about that. But I'm going to go back to the car now and have a cup of tea, and then I'm going to come out and I'm going to completely smother this area. Now I know where I'm looking, and hopefully I'll get a nice condition full Roman bronze. But that I would more or less guarantee is half of a Roman bronze coin. Next signal is a little lead ball. Now I don't know if that's a pistol ball or whether it could be large buckshot from a shotgun. I don't know, it might be a bit big for buckshot, but it's we'll call it another little pistol ball, shall we? Getting towards the end now. Got less than an hour left, and these signals are few and far between, but that's my next signal, or my next find, little pistol ball. Well, that's the end of another day out in the field. It wasn't the best day in the world. The conditions were quite awkward. Brian's still out there at the moment. He's kind of behind the camera. He's making his way back to the car. He had what we think is probably a George III halfpenny, but hopefully he'll send me a photograph of that. As you noticed, he didn't do any filming today. I do my own filming for my own videos now. When they come out with me, they'll just detect and I'll do my own filming. There's been no arguments or anything like that. It's just I thought I'd rather do it myself. But at the point of filming this, my hammered coin is just one coin. When I get home, I'm going to try and straighten it out. So at the time of photographing, it might actually be two half a hammered. But at the moment it is one. The Roman, which we had a look through the loop, and it's definitely a Roman, possibly Roman silver. Hard to identify, but I'm going to give it a good old clean when I get home and see if it is a silver. If it is, when you see it in the photographs, it will be silver. So other than that, not a massive amount. The gallery today is going to be quite short because there really hasn't been much. We're packing up. We've only been here about 5 hours. We're packing up because I've tweaked my knee, because this surface is, as the day's gone on, it's really dried out. So I've stood on one of the clumps and I've tweaked my knee again. I've been having a bit of problems with my right knee. But yeah, thoroughly enjoyed it. It was a nice cool breeze. It's actually turned into a lovely day. I wish I could have stayed here longer, but there's not really enough here to keep us here. So we decided we're going to call it a day early, go home, and I can rest my leg. So anyway, I'll be going out again in a not too distant future. I'm back at work as from tomorrow for a week, so there won't be anything for another week. I've already got a few videos in the pipeline which have been scheduled, so there's them to watch. But I will be going out in possibly a week's time, so until then, bye bye for now.